Well, welcome. This is great. The turnout's fantastic. I really wasn't sure how many people to expect today. And I think, hopefully, we'll have a good couple of hours in store for you. We're going to be doing quite a bit of hands-on. That's the reason I wanted a lab here. And I'll kind of go over the agenda in just a little bit here and talk about all the interesting things we're going to discuss today. But before I do that, let me just, by way of introduction, let me just quickly, for those of you that don't know me, I'm, again, Rob Gibson from TCS, and I'm sort of probably one of the folks that I'm not a high-profile person at TCS, so you probably don't hear about me too much with the exception of my Blackboard tips and tricks. But the academic technology group, the smart classroom people, the help desk, and client services, all those folks report to me. And so I sort of work real closely with faculty in the classroom. I sort of touch that side of the computing campus is the folks who actually do the teaching and learning. And while I have to, go to meetings where we talk about boring stuff like servers and all those types of things, I sort of have a kinship with faculty. My true love and interest is with teaching and learning. And thus I have my doctorates in teaching and learning. And so I have a real interest in technologies and how they are used in the classroom very effectively. And so I'm really interested in studying the efficacy of technology and how that improves your teaching and learning process. I'm all about that. And so I'm sort of a little bit of an anomaly in the computing and technology shop, because most of those people are kind of, they don't even talk, they just sort of, they have beeps and stuff, and when they don't even, they got a whole other language, so. But, so I hope I can share some things with you today. You'll come away at the end of this short session at, by the way, our session concludes at 11 o'clock, in case you're curious. You're hopefully going to have some interesting things to take away from this particular session. Again, good opportunity to do a lot of hands-on here this afternoon. Before I'm sorry for the feedback, I'm trying to stay away from that speaker over there, but so I have to kind of duck in behind here. Before I get too far into this topic, let me share something kind of cool with you. At least I think it's pretty cool. You want to see something kind of interesting? Has nothing to do with social networking necessarily, but let me share it with you. How many have seen this General Electric smart grid site? Anybody? Oh, good. Well, this is becoming kind of the new norm. Let me, hold on, so I don't get feedbacks. This is becoming sort of an interesting new development, let's put it that way, in marketing, but I think it's also going to have application in education as well. Anthony, question? Oh, come on. This is called a three-dimensional holographic brochure. And this is a company this is Nissan's Cube. And so I wrote and got the little brochure, and I'll talk more about how this works in just a few minutes, but you can see there are just some two-dimensional brochures regarding an automobile manufacturer. It's a car called the Cube they're coming out with. Once you see this in operation, you're going to be fascinated. But the GE also has what's called a smart grid. And so you print out this piece of paper, which is just a silhouette of a solar panel. And then if you go to their website, I'm hoping this is going to work on the screen here, but I want you to see what happens. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up in front of the camera that's on my laptop. Okay, and if all goes well, this will work. First I have to launch the wind turbine application. Okay, come on. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to hold this up. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, depending upon, there's sort of a sweet spot here. There we go. Now, what's interesting is that the turbine actually will move. So if I take a microphone Actually, my camera kind of askew here. Let me see if I can straighten this up. Okay, now if I move this down just a little bit, you see the wind turbine. Now, if you blow into your mic, the turbine will actually move. See if I can get this to do it. It's kind of a sweet spot here. So this is sort of an interesting new development. I think that you're going to start to see more and more application of this type of thing for e-learning. In fact, I know of at least 2 or 3 research universities that are starting to develop holographic applications for distance learning, for e-learning, so that students could potentially hold up this 2-dimensional piece of paper, and actually the 3-dimensional image will pop right out onto the screen, or whatever that image is. It could be some sort of a simulation or something. So I lost my CD. I can't show you the cube, but I'll show it to you via YouTube, if you'll bear with me here. Hopefully the speakers are working okay. And Marcus, are you here just in case I start blasting away? Let's see if this is going to work. I think it's working. Can you hear that? No, it's not. Okay, give me just a second here. Regroup. Let's do it this way. Got the old-fashioned speakers here ready to go, just in case. Okay, I don't want to blast you guys out here, so let's make sure these are down. Let's try this one more time. Sure if those are working or not. So what they do is they hold up these things in front of the camera, and this is what's happening. The car actually pops out.
For any auto show or book shows, and lots of them. It's pretty cool. Like, you're like, whoa. Like, we didn't know what it was about. We just thought it was, nobody was telling us this is here. We just came up and we're like, what is that? And we saw the little, yeah. Yeah, and it had on it. We just did it, and like, what was that? We didn't know what to expect.
You can go into the interior of the car, as I'll show here in a second.
What I just saw was amazing. It was great technology. I've never seen it that before.
So you can actually pick your car out, style, color, interior, all these things directly from just a brochure like this.
Where do you get those? Rob? Rob, where do you get those? Can anybody get them?
What's that?
Can anybody get them from Nissan?
Yeah, what you can do, if you're interested, is what you can do is go onto their website and just do they have a free, in fact I ordered another one because I lost mine, so just before I came over. And you can just sign up for these, they'll send it to your house. So you put the DVD in your machine because you have to have that, and then just hold these up. That's all there is to it, just like what this guy's doing right here. Anyway, I always like to show something kind of interesting and cool. I think this is going to be, you're going to start to hear more about this. Hopefully we'll have some educational applications as well. See, machine, you have to have interior educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. This is going to be another one, some educations. this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is this is going to be another one some educations is